Every day, chat and chart live during the New York session. Here, real traders share the raw truth, their mindset, technical analysis, and execution. This is where real traders show their skill set. Welcome to Tradin TV. This is your stage to shine.
Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello. Hello. How are you? Hi, DK Gamer. How you doing? I'm in the middle of a trade, a sell. I'm selling gold. I'll be out in a minute if it doesn't agree with me, this trade. I don't want to lose a lot. Ooh, it's reversing. It's fine. So, bear with me a second. Hi, I'm fine. Hi, Vasil. Halib. Hi, Vasil. Sleep channel. Vasil, you ma'am. Just a second. Okay. So, please share screen. I'm on my way to share my screen. Just a second. Let's share the screen. Sharing my screen, so you can you see my screen now? Right, okay. Okay. Let me define two areas I don't see in here. I'm expecting a reversal for gold and keep lowering down for a bit. Okay. So, just a second. 79.75. Where's the areas? Okay. 79.75. I have this area marked down on my MetaTrader. And the other area is 90.86. Yes, 90.86, which is around here. 86. Can I see the same here? Oh, it's not syncing. How can I sync? All right, I can't sync. 91.86. Just bear a second. They disappeared for any reason. Hi, Sel. Hi, Vasil. What is that? What are you asking actually? Are you asking for a signal? Are you asking for what's my bias? I've been trading this morning. An amazing session.
Hello, do you hear me?
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm
Dumitras,
doing
right?
great. I've had some problems with the connection, so this is why I was a little bit delayed.
Oh, no problem. I've never been on live with you, so Dumitras, go ahead and present yourself. Tell me all about you.
Okay, perfect. So I'm a long time trader with funding pips, not necessarily like for a very long time, but for around 3 years from now. And I've been trading with them since then, and I went in the top 500 of funding pips trader, and I've been a withdraw around 50K until now. This is was my experience with funding pips so far.
Amazing. Amazing. I guess you also work with some of the prop firms. And
No. In the
okay,
past, yes, I was working with some other props, but now to some other props conditions are bad for me. So this is why I don't. Few years ago, yes. Right now, not necessarily.
all right. Okay, good,
What
good.
about you?
I've been working with prop firms. First prop firm I worked, like the first time was Funding Pips, and
Mhm.
so I've been working in general in the prop firm industry for 2 years and a half, and I've been a self-employed full-time trader with my personal account, and it's been already 10 years so far.
Nice. Where from?
I'm from Spain. Where are you?
Romania.
Romania. Yeah, because of the accent, I know a lot of Romanian people here, and your accent was indicating me somewhere around there. So,
Okay, nice.
okay,
What are
let's
you
see.
looking at?
I was defining two areas. They disappeared from my chart. So let me put the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I have it here, like
Okay.
like this area. It comes from below, from behind. But I won't go any further, so that's enough. This is 1 minute
Mm-hmm.
chart on gold,
Okay.
and the only thing I pay attention to is these indicators down below.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way I trade, so
Okay.
I'm just waiting. I'm on sales already, so
Okay.
let's see.
So you are in sales. Is there somebody watching us right now? As I cannot check. Yeah, I think somebody is online. Okay. Right now,
Okay,
I see the chat section.
okay, yeah, you have the chat, and then there's the private chat as well.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I see it here. Private. Okay.
Okay, so Ragul's asking, what's my view today? As you know, I only work. I mean, if you've been with me for all this year, it's about to be a year since I'm here with Tradin. I work in 1 minute time frame. That means I don't macro analyze absolutely anything. I only
Mhm.
zoom out the 1 minute chart and I set some key areas I find them interesting and then I base my entries based on stochastics plus candle formation. So depending on the candle on where this candle formation forms, I can
Okay.
take a setup or not. So buyers, I've been buying and shorting this morning. And you can see the London session, I've been buying and shorting. Let me show you my my MetaTrader. So
Mhm.
you can see, where's my MetaTrader? Here. I always show actual real personal account trades to understand
I
that.
don't think I can see something or
Oh, you
somebody
don't?
can.
Okay. Bear
We
with
see
me a
trading here
second.
right now.
Okay. Let me try. I'll share that for a
Mhm.
second.
Okay.
Now you can see. So, and that people can
Yes.
see as well. So I did sell here, did buy here. It didn't work out that one. It worked out that one, another buy,
Mm-hmm.
and another buy. I hit break even, only one partial and then break even. So buys and sells all the sessions, so I don't actually have a bias. If I would have to say something, I would say sellings. Sells because there's an area. Let me just stop sharing that one because it's too dark. I think it's that one's better, just because it's clear. It's nice.
Okay.
I'm waiting for another retest. Okay, to this area here. That's why
Mhm.
I'm selling now. Okay.
I
All
think you guys have to be aware right now in regards to the news that will come up in around 20 minutes.
yes, 20 minutes.
Yes, so in 20 minutes we have PPI on USD, which is one of the most important news as I know.
Hmm.
Like CPI, PPI, FOMC, all of those are very important. They can bring lots of volatility.
Hmm.
Me personally, I'm not entering trade right now. I'm waiting for the dust to settle. Then I can move on and trade with some charts, especially those that are related somehow to USD. If they are not related to USD, I think that's fine. But if they are, it may trigger some volatility.
What do you trade usually? Do you trade gold?
So basically, I do swing trading, and I
Oh wow.
trade all the biggest instrument from all the markets.
Okay.
So I trade indices, the most important ones. I trade commodities, the most important ones. FX most important, and crypto the most important. So this is how I go. I usually go daily, hourly four, hourly one, not necessarily down more than hourly one. So I am using those three time frames to make some analysis on that.
Amazing.
So yeah, pretty much the instrument that I'm
Yeah.
trading, they are both USD related and not USD related. So, but
So
the
you have like two packages, like two sections, USD or non-USD, let's say.
I have both like USD related instruments, most of them, and then I have like Euro JPY or
Okay.
CAD CHF or something like that that it's not directly correlated.
Okay.
So me personally, I will wait for the news to settle, then I can move on with some trades. But I'm looking, for example, right now. Let me share my screen for a little bit.
Sure. All yours.
Okay. Let me know if you see my trading view right now.
Yes.
Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so basically right now I will look to short NZD JPY. This is a trade that was executed in the morning. So this is not something correlated to USD. Therefore, I can trade it right now. Basically, I'm looking at the hourly 4 time frame and I'm correlating NZD JPY, GPY related instrument with JPY basket, which is a yen basket. So basically, if this one goes up, it means NZD JPY will go down. So first, I took this one as a conference to buy.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I never heard about GPY basket ever.
Okay, this is
So
new
go
term right
ahead.
now. Have you heard about DXY?
Yeah.
Okay, so JPY basket is the same just for the Japanese yen.
Oh wow.
It's not that popular, right, as DXY because if you go, for example, here and try to add it,
Yeah.
you can not find like a lot of instruments correlated with this. So basically, I'm looking to long here, but I cannot trade it. I just look for the correlation. And then
Okay.
I go NZD JPY, for example, here.
So you have it
And
there for confirmation, but you operate another instrument related.
confirmation, correlation, yes,
Okay.
not necessarily trade on this.
All right.
And then
Fantastic.
I go to JPY correlated pairs, like exactly here, NZD JPY, and I look to sell it from around here as we have on hourly 4, order block, fair value gap, and also I look at the divergences on the RSI. So basically here on those tops we have 2 higher highs and here 2 higher lows.
Mhm.
This is a kind of a confirmation I'm looking at on a swing basis in order to short it. So this is how I executed this trade. and now I'm expecting some volatility. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Usually, I hold trades for around 2 or 3 days, as I'm a swing trader. I don't need them to go right in my direction. I don't know, in the same day. I can wait for 2 or 3 days in case price does not move in my direction for 4 days, for example. I close the trade at break even,
Okay,
because what I've seen is that if I'm entering a swing trade and it stays in the same zone for 4 or 5 days, that trade was not a good one. So I'm closing it.
that's fantastic. So you have statistics with your strategy, which
Yeah,
is
yeah, yeah.
most traders don't. So that's pretty good to know what's your leverage and what's your advantage and the
Mhm.
edge you have on a trade. And it's very important to accept that to have the knowledge to say over 4 days I'll close the trade because
Yes.
the outcome it's not. I don't have any chance, or the chances are very low probability. So
Mhm.
fantastic, yeah.
You have to
So
know your edge. This is how I
that's for
call it.
sure. That's for
So
sure.
basically, if you know your edge, you can make money in the markets. If you trade with trading, with funding pips, they just give you leverage, so you can leverage your skills. Because if you have $100, for example, right, and you know how to trade, mm, I don't know how much sense it makes to go with a live account.
Hmm.
But you can go with some 5K funding pips account and get to payouts from them. So you have to basically leverage your skills. This is how I perceive that.
Indeed, indeed. So just out of information, I closed the cell because it touched the area I had. So I'm out of the trade now, and now I'm waiting for the news to come out. Same thing, same like you. And then I'll start looking for buys. Depending on
Okay.
the region, I'll start looking for buys. But I expect this area here to be at least
Mhm.
touched
Okay.
um, in the very short term. So before the live stream ends, like in top 2 hours, it should be touched. Otherwise, we go into the upside. Um, as a scalper, my trades are very short and very sharp, and my
And what is
average.
the
Yeah, go ahead.
average duration?
Yeah, I was about to say that my average duration
Okay.
is around 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 5 minutes. Yeah, it depends on the the season. I call it gold season. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it takes lower, like very short time. But a day like today, it's been like 5 minutes average because the
Okay.
trend it's been quite trendy to me. So if you see something like that,
Mhm.
it looks like a range, but because I execute in 1 minute, that's an extremely impressive trend to me. So I've been
Okay.
trading up and down all the time, and yeah, average is 3 5 minutes, and I'm out.
Mhm. Okay.
Sometimes, like the trade this morning, it took an average of I think it was like 15 20 minutes to develop, and but that's not very common in my trading style.
Mhm.
Very,
Mhm.
very fast execution.
I see. I see. I see. Okay. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. You have to find what fits you. So when I'm training somebody in regards to trading, I tell them it's like driving a car, right? You may like, I don't know, SUV. I may like
Mm,
two-door cars. Somebody may like a Formula One car. You just
mm,
have to try all of them and see which one fits your personality and you. There's nothing like this one is better than this one or that one than this one. So
mm.
in my opinion, you have to try all types of trading and see which one fits you.
Oh, that's very important. You have to try out every single style because one thing is what you think it will work out for you, and the other thing is what will actually work with your personality and your trading style. So I started as a swing trader doing 4 hours and 1 hour. I
Right.
got bored to death, but I kept doing the same thing like over 6 months just to see if I could get a hang out of it, and I didn't. So I started going down and down on the time frames until I got to 1 minute time frame, and then I stuck there. Like, it's been like 8 years. I trade the 1 minute. So
Okay. Nice.
yeah, it's very important.
Nice.
Okay, 9 minutes to go. Price start moving down. This area here, as I say, I expect the price to touch this area before, like in an hour and a half top, and then
Mm-hmm.
it should revert. If it doesn't do it now from here to upwards,
Okay.
if it touches, I'll start buying as soon as I see my setup forming. I'm gonna get ready. Okay, ready. Everything's ready because I also trade futures, prop firms.
Okay. I
So
see. Which one do you prefer, futures or CFD? If you trade both, you'll prefer them both. But
yeah,
which one fits you best?
uh, honestly, I'd rather do futures and personal account. I really enjoyed working with CFDs 2 years ago because the rules were different, and I could manage the account very
Yeah.
similar to my personal account. Now there's more constrictions, and it's clear and it's fine. They have to be there, but I find it very difficult to work with CFDs just because of the constrictions and the rules in general. No, I'm not talking on one specific firm. So that's why I do CFDs sometimes, futures, and personal account, which I'm glad
Okay.
to say I have already opened a crypto wallet because I didn't have any, and I have started um, trying, actually trying seriously, the Tradin broker. So,
The
and it's
what?
pretty good. The Tradin broker, the broker, Khaled has a broker.
Okay. Okay.
Tradin.
I see. I see.
Yeah, it's pretty good actually. So I'll start moving some of my funds there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If I don't get mistaken when I transfer money from a wallet to another wallet, because
Okay.
I've lost some money. I'm not very keen to crypto
Yeah.
things. So yeah. Anyway, it's 7 minutes already. It hit the area, but it didn't get broke. This area is still valid. It didn't broke below. It didn't close below the area. That means still valid. And I think it's
Okay.
in there.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. In the meantime, HM Vlogs, you want a giveaway, you want a free account. Yeah, you should ask Funding Pips for that because I don't know anything about giving free accounts today. But we,
Yes, and I don't really think that we can provide that. Somebody's asking, "What's your strategy?" Are you asking me or her? You just have to be more specific, as there are two.
yeah, please, Aliba.
Alib, hi,
Al-
Gaman.
Aliba, hi, Gameng of. That's pretty difficult.
Yeah. Okay.
Bear with me just a second. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave you alone for a second.
Yeah, sure. So, guys, basically, in around 5 minutes, we have PPY. Just be very cautious with the trade, with the trades that are correlated with USD because PPI usually gives us a lot of volatility into the markets. Okay. If you have any questions, just drop them in the chat and I will answer them for you. I think we can buy gold after a test of 54688 because of support of London zone. I think this question is designed for her, so we'll wait for her. I'm asking the lady. Okay, let's wait for her, and then she'll provide the answer. I think the guy Alib Hai Gamanek was asking for you about your strategy. We don't hear you.
Okay, that's fine now, right?
Yes.
Okay. These are stochastics, and among other things, I also look, and they are very important to me, the divergences. Bear in mind, divergences in 1 minute are not the same like in 4 hours. In 1 minute time frame, there's extremely a lot of noise. You have to know how to manage, but I look for divergences. I don't look for oversold or overbought as such, but I look for formations, okay? Stochastics formation. And what I'm looking for is I need a discount on price always, okay? I look for a discount on price, and when it hits one of the areas or the levels I have in mind, then I need to see a specific candle formation. Let me show my, I'll stop sharing that, and I'm gonna share, just a second, my broker, okay? Because here, this is my broker, this is how I trade, and this is what I look for. So trading view is only for live streaming purposes. So people on the back, please. Samuel, if you're there, can you share my screen? Help me out.
Yeah. You want me to share screen?
I'm just trying to share my broker so I can explain my strategy pretty easily.
Okay.
Samuel, are you there? Somewhere? Hello? Help. Sharing screen. Okay, there we have it. So let me just move that. I know it's not as nice as the trading view, but actually it's a template I use for trading. So these are moving averages, very simple one, 200 exponential, 21 weighted, 13 weighted. And I also have 800 and 1,000 exponentials, right? So I wait for a discount. And when I see a discount on price and stochastics are aligned, then I look for a setup. It's a candle formation that I look for. And when setup's there, I just hit the button and trade. And when I'm a trade, that's the difference. And that's the important bit, is when I'm in a trade, after 40 pips, I take a partial and I set break even. Again, 60 pips, another partial, 80 pips, another partial, 100 pips, another partial, 120, and a few more, okay? So this is my strategy, and you can see, let me show, this is a sell strat, same concept, a discount on price, and then I get in the trade. I don't have much history because of the MetaTrader, it's very slow. There. This is a buy. I did yesterday. A discount on price, candle formation, stochastics aligned, candle formation. My setup got there and I hit the button. And then same thing, discount on price, candle formation, stochastics aligned, and then I started selling. 1 partial, 2, 3, and 4 partials. So that's why my trades are very fast, because it's around 100 pips in total. It's very easy.
You are showing only gold, so basically the scalping is on the gold, right? As I understand.
It's yeah, I do the same strategy, buying or selling. It's exactly the same.
Okay, but only on gold.
Only on gold. Yeah, only. I only trade gold. It doesn't
Okay.
make sense to me if you're a scalper just to trade. Okay, it hit the area. So it doesn't make any sense to me. If you are a scalper, you have to be very focused and very sharp. So it's enough. One instrument is more than enough.
Okay.
So gold hit the area down below. Here, the area here. Stochastics are aligned. So if it hits and candle formation appears here, I'll start to go long. Very straightforward, very simple.
Yeah, so basically right now it was the news. As I can see, it was a good news for the dollar as indices went down and all the correlated instruments with USD on the right went in a good direction. So yeah.
Okay, so
Be aware that if you trade, like I'm telling that for the the viewers on the chat, be aware that if you trade the news, like after 1 or 2 minutes, it's usually some problem with the prop firms or broker or stuff like that. So better to wait around 10 minutes because the spreads slippages are very, very big. So in my opinion, just wait for a few minutes after the news, 5, 10, 15, best case scenario, and then trade. I don't think the
I
best way to trade is right after the news.
now, and sometimes the price still moves quite a lot after 3-5 minutes, so it's better to wait
Yep.
until price settles down and then you start carry on with your trading. But there's no rush. If you haven't been trading all morning, let's say, I don't have a rush trading right after the news. So I've been waiting for hours, so I can wait for a few hours more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, gold can go lower. I don't think it'll go much lower than that. Let me check. It has to retrace a little bit, like $40-50, 40-50 pips from here.
Okay.
So 40-50 pips is around this level. From what it is, yeah, 40-50, this area, then we'll try to retest that. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so can we buy gold after retest of 46.88? 46.88, that's here. Buy gold here. It's a good area, but I'll wait for my setup forming. So I would say yes, but if it's within your strategy, not just because it's a retest.
It's only right now I'm seeing that some candles are red. It's because of the indicator, right?
Okay, so yep. Yeah, that's because of the indicator. So
There's a
there's
little
not too much noise. So level hit.
Okay.
Okay, so level hit. It can try to go down a little bit. If it doesn't, I'll try to buy here, but I have to see formations.
Mm-hmm.
Feast edge, most probably buy. Okay, trying to get it down. Trying. It'll try. It has to, very least, to retest this area. This is one of the levels. It should retest and then buy. Okay, I'm just noted. This is the area. Okay, it's about to retest the level I just marked.
Okay.
Now we can go up till here. If called once.
Okay.
That. 1, 2, 3, then Paston, and then here. So from here, it can go up to, let's delete all that, right? The level. There you have it. That's the level. I'll start buying here.
Okay. Where do you expect the stop loss?
My stop losses are always 75 pips.
Okay.
I have been accommodating my stop losses based on volatility for the last years.
Okay.
I started with 60, now it's
Okay.
75, just because I have to give plenty of room.
Okay.
If it breaks down below, so fist edge, I'm just waiting to buy. I want to buy.
Okay.
Come on, we can go up already. Is there any more news today?
I don't think so.
No, there's tentative at night, but Fed chair nomination vote.
Also, I look at my FX book economic calendar.
Oh, okay.
Besides that, so yeah, Forex Factory is fine, but sometimes there are news that I
Yeah.
cannot find here, which I can find over there. So be aware of that also. Have a look.
I used to have a look at investing, but because prop firms use most of them Forex Factory, I just stopped. But I really like more investing. I could buy already. Okay, let's see. So because you work on higher time frames, like an hour, 4 hours, when do you actually work? Like, let's say, when did you, because some of the trades, when they trigger, or when you have the trigger, might be at night, or how did you do it to not miss
Yes,
your
this is
weighted trade?
this is this is kind of risk of the business, let's say, because yeah, sometimes I lose trades while I'm sleeping. If I'm not at the laptop in that specific day, what I do is basically I go and put pending orders.
Okay.
So basically, I put pending orders and just wait for them. I calculate my risk, put the pending, and move on with life.
All right.
I really like the idea of me doing something else, like right now on this webinar or podcast, semi-podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and my trade working for me while I'm doing something else. I also like to day trade, but when I day trade, I cannot focus on anything else besides this day trade. So swing trading is good for me as I can do something else while my trades are working. This is the idea.
Yeah, it makes sense. I can't accept that. I mean, in the sense of I wouldn't be able to do so, but I wish I could.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it depends. So it depends on your personality.
Okay, close the trade. Closed. I'm out of the trade. Okay, that was fun. I'm
Okay,
done.
yes.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking you, I think, can you explain gold again? I missed.
Yeah. Well, first, I mean, let's be serious here. On a serious note,
Mhm.
being a scalper on 1 minute, and it doesn't matter, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds, it takes a lot of time
Okay.
and dedication and study of the candles, because what I read, I'm going to show my actual setup for trading, which is my broker template. So it takes a lot, all right? So let's say, okay, let's put that one here. No, that one might be better. So I'm gonna start from here.
Okay.
So it takes thousands of hours and you have to be extremely focused. That's because it's a matter of seconds. So you can miss a trade in 10 seconds and I wouldn't follow that trade if I have missed it.
Mhm.
Or even take profits or stop losses are very fast. So you need to be on your time alone, focused, and know what you're doing. But what I'm expecting is what you're seeing right here. And if there's the proper setup coming up, I'll start buying again. It doesn't matter. So, first of all, I need a discount. Step one, a discount on price. So, there's an expression called buying the dip. Is
Yeah.
when you are on an uptrend, there's always pullbacks, right? So that's what I'm doing. Setups coming is forming. So first step, a discount on price, a dip, a retracement, whatever you want to call it, you name it. Second of all, stochastics have to be aligned in a specific way. Not the four of them, but at least two or three of them, depending if I'm after a AAA setup, AA, just A setup, or a rubbish setup. Okay, I have more setups, but I'm just explaining the easiest.
Mhm.
And the third step is candle formation. I need to see what I'm here seeing, rejection. So it's been going down, 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 and then I start seeing rejection. When I see rejection, I wait for a specific candle formation and I'm not going to enter, but this trade is could be a buy from here,
Mhm.
from the end of this candle. Stop loss 75 pips down below. Let's say 75 is here. It's fair to say I usually trade the London session because gold has more, it's not that volatile. In the New York session is very volatile, and sometimes 1 minute candle can hit either my stop loss or my take profit, and I don't like that style. So I 95% of the time I trade the London session.
Nice.
That's it. Stop
So
loss there.
basically, If you trade on the London session, you get better spreads, right?
Yes.
Hmm.
It's apart from the spreads is the volatility.
Yeah.
It's too volatile for a 1 minute trading, so I don't
Mhm.
actually like it. And also because I have family commitments in the afternoon here in Spain. So once I'm in the trade, let's say here, stop loss 75 pips, and if the price goes with me, I'll start taking partials. First one
Okay.
at 40 pips, second one 60 pips, 80 pips, 100 pips, and I'll set break even
Hmm.
when it's 40 pips. As soon as it hits 40 pips, I set break even, take one partial, and leave the trade be, just to prevent, um, because when it's 40 pips in my favor in the London session, usually sometimes it reverts back, but I'm
Hmm.
looking momentum. So if it works, it works. And if it's break even, doesn't matter. So that's why my winning ratio it's extremely high, just because I set break even very early in the trade when the trade's running in my favor. That's it. So if I were in this trade, I'm in drawdown already, either hit my stop loss or I start taking partials. That's it. Very straightforward. I hope I have clarified Roshan or Roshan, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, my trade on, I'll share my screen a little bit.
Sure, of course. Go ahead.
I think you see it right now. Do you see it?
No, not yet. Your
Yeah.
camera is frozen
Uh,
anyway, so yeah.
my camera is frozen.
Yes. Oh, now it's fine.
Oh,
It was
okay.
frozen for a bit. Maybe it was me. Okay.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So basically, this is my trade on NZD JPY. If you can see it, it moved a little bit in my direction. And while if price will get to this low somewhere here for around 1.5, 1.15, I will move my stop loss to break even. So I think I will. So for example, here, because you were asking me in regards to what I do during the session, during the Asian session.
Mm-hmm.
So here, for example, I'm expecting big volatility during the Asian session while I will be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care as long as I have my stop loss order. That's fine for me. You see,
Okay.
this is how it goes. And if you see it here, GPY basket started to go up a little bit. Here also, I'll have more volatility while I'm sleeping,
Mm.
not while I'm awake. So yeah, this is another trade. And another trade I was entering right after, before the stream started. I did not mention it that, but this one looks good also from here. It's a short on US 30. I'm expecting it to go down today to fill this big week over there. I'm
Mm.
expecting a short either from this area or from this area right there. As we have here a rejection from an order block, price takes out daily highs yesterday. It was a trade from yesterday, not today. I was a little bit in drawdown, and right now I'm expecting it to go down. We are very, very high here on US
Mm.
30. From a fundamental standpoint, I'm also expecting the stock market to retrace a little bit, not necessarily to go down like 20, 30%, but at least to retrace a little bit. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
What time is in Romania now? Is it nearly 4 o'clock?
In Romania right now is 350, 350
Okay,
p.m.
yeah. So you are 1 hour ahead of me. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Exactly.
So bedtime, it's around the same time.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Pretty much the same, yes. Pretty much the same.
Now your camera is frozen again. Am I the only one seeing it frozen?
Okay. I don't know why actually, but
Yeah, maybe it's me.
That's very weird.
Do you see yourself moving? So maybe then it's
Yes.
yeah. Now you're moving. It's
Yeah,
fine. It's
okay.
fine.
Okay. Some no Russian. It was talking about gold. So I think this is it today.
Hmm? Yeah, gold is going my way, so I would be
Okay.
about to take the first partial if I were in the trade I showed. So let me
Mhm.
just show for a second. Let me just share. So it didn't hit my 40 pips, but just in order to understand my trading style. I can't see, you still don't see my screen. Okay. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. As I said, it's now I'm on drawdown again. But as soon as it hits 40 pips, one partial out, break even set, out of risk. Very
Mhm.
fast executions.
Okay, makes sense. This is how scalping is.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot have slow movements while scalping.
No. In fact, if I were in this trade, it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly 8 minutes, I would have started getting nervous because it's
Mm-hmm.
taking too long.
Mm-hmm.
The,
Mm-hmm.
the thing I'm after is a momentum. So execution is fast, but then the resolution of the trade is also fast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so gonna wait. That's normal news. I think we said so. I'm not sure. You can still see my screen. Um, no screen. So you can't see my screen, but still on drawdown, a little bit of drawdown. I didn't take this trade. I mean, I'm in drawdown if I were to take this trade, but I didn't. Let me check the news. I think we said there's no more news today coming up. Tuesday, Wednesday. Is it Wednesday today? Yeah. Okay, nothing else for now. So I'm gonna wait till 3 o'clock just to see if the trade hits stop loss or the take profit, and then I'll call it a day because it's been an amazing trading day. I don't wanna risk it. Okay. So it did hit. I don't want to do anything. Oh, why? Okay, now you can see. All right. So this is the start of the trade. I would have executed the trade here. And my first target's here. Let's see. And stop loss, it's always around 75 pips. So anyway, you could see the two executions I made. That was break even. That was a pity because it hit my first target. It didn't close the partial. Something went wrong with the expert advisor I used to manage the trade. It hit my break even and then it moved to my direction. But this is how it goes sometimes. That trade was executed perfectly. Also this one. That one, to be honest, was a mistake. But anyway, I counted as a loss because it was a loss actually. And I think that's it for, yeah, today. Oh, that one. I did trade this sell spot on as well, actually. So pretty happy with executions today. Honestly, I don't see gold ready for going up, at least for now. Everything's within this candle. You see, we've been like within this candle for 25 minutes already. So it's only one candle. If we would go to M30, sorry, it's all within this candle here. So unless we broke above the high of this candle or down below, I wouldn't suggest any buys or sells because it's already 26 and counting up. 26, 27 candles formed within this master candle here. And this is something important. Hello, how's it going, Rosa? Hi, Warhead. How are you doing? I just executed 2 trades and now I was explaining my strategy, how it works. And this is I didn't take the trade, but that's a real example of a buying gold right at this point. Stop loss 75 pips down below. It's always 75, but let's say stop loss would be before lower low, then I'll move it a little bit down below. So between 75 and 80 pips, around that. If I have a fantastic setup, the best setup ever, but stop loss is 90 pips, I wouldn't take it. So 99% of the times it has to be 75 pip stop. If it's a lower low, I have to cover up. I'll make it 80, but nothing more than that. So for the second time, price is attempting to go up. First take profit will be here. That means 40 pips, first partial, break even set, the moment it hits. I just switched to 1 hour from 2 hours and starting to do well. Okay. Yeah, I'm always in 1 minute and I don't analyze any other time frame other than 1 minute. But it's sensible to start from 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours. More than that, I think if you go for 4 hours, I think you have to be a master because it's between one trade and the other trade, there's might be a lot of time waiting. So if you're learning, it's better for you to see possible setups and to learn to trigger and when to execute or when to wait for a better setup. And you have to know how to triage your trades. So yeah, above 2 hours, I find it too high of a time frame. If you are a beginner, okay? So nearly there. Okay. I think you get the strategy I'm just explaining here. It's very straightforward and you can easily implement it. And then you have to start understanding the strategy over time. I start the risk amount equal to my risk SL amount instead of targeting twice my risk or SL amount. I have to say my strategy, the risk is inverted. So when I lose a bit more than when I win, but my winning ratio is very high. So I'm on the winning side. But this strategy, I'm explaining, okay, first take profit, went down, break even set, and I would be about to take this second partial to my pocket. Okay, 2 partials in my pocket, break even set. Let's see if it hits the third partial, the fourth partial, and I have more. Yeah? I have another one here, another one here. So I have in total it's 6 partials. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 2 more. One around here. It's 20 pips. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Okay, so you get to see it's extremely easy. It's very, very easy. Okay, guys. I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for your interesting questions. And I hope to see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.